Come with me to spend a day in my life on campus as a law student in Mexico. I was deported in 2018. Ironically, at the time that I was deported, I was actually enrolled in community college and I had just signed up to take my first intro to law class. Coincidentally, the professor ended up being the prosecutor in my felony cases that still were being adjudicated at the time. So I was actually forced to drop that class due to a conflict of interest by the admissions office. If you've ever been convicted of a felony in the US, you know the feeling of doors shutting in your face everywhere you go. And school was no exception. I think about that moment often as I think about where I am now, 7 years later, enrolled into law school full-time in Mexico, no restrictions, and my criminal history not holding me back from being able to pursue an education and a law degree. I'm often asked on platforms, how can you become a lawyer after having committed felonies? Well, the same way that Trump can become president after he committed 34, the same way that a lot of people can become licensed attorneys in most states inside the US. Law degree from a foreign country can also be validated in the US, and I could potentially take the bar exam one day in the US if I wanted to. The point that I'm trying to make with all of this information is dream big, because where there's a will, there's a way.